We're on the record in cause number 310760, the state of Texas versus Gregory Jackson. Mr. Jackson, would you please come forward? Okay. Your full name is Gregory Jerome Jackson.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson?
Doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Jackson, I see a note here on your case that you were to hire an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. But like things happen, like some of my people had ended up getting sick with the COVID, so a lot of stuff was just kind of crazy.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Jackson. Do you still need time to hire your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Jackson, this is a pretty old case.
Yeah, this is like 6 years old.
Yeah, but I think it seems like you were arrested on October 6th of 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it took a while for them to arrest you, I guess, on this
Yes,
case.
sir.
Now, Mr. Jackson, how much time do you need to hire your attorney?
I can have one as soon as due to come back to court.
Okay, do you need 30 days? Would that be enough time or do you need more time?
Like 60 days.
60 days? Okay, we'll reset it for 60 days to give you an opportunity to hire your attorney, okay?
Yes, sir.
You can stand over there in front of the court coordinator, and there's a mark on the floor, and she'll give you your reset, and then once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and have a blessed day. Glenn Ballard. I'm doing fine, Mr. Ballard. Thanks for asking, Mr. Ballard. Now, your full name is Glenn Paul Ballard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ballard, would you please put your mask over your mouth and your nose, sir? Thank you. How are you doing, Mr. Ballard?
Doing great. Thanks for asking.
That's good. Mr. Ballard, I see a note here. Last time you were here, you requested to hire an attorney. Have you hired your attorney?
I haven't. I had lost my job, but then I got another job a few weeks later. But I still plan on hiring one. I just need more time.
How much time do you need?
A couple of months if you got it.
Well, we're
60
not gonna
days.
be a couple of months. I mean,
40, 50
let me
days.
say you just started back working?
Yeah,
Okay, what we're gonna do,
Second
we'll do is to see if we reset it for 60 days. That's 2 months.
That's fine. That's great.
I be enough time? Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. We'll reset it for 60 days to give you a chance to hire.
I really appreciate it.
All right, stand over there in front of the coordinator, get your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and have a blessed day.
You do.
You're welcome. Willie Drew? Okay, Mr. Drew, this is cause number 327070, the state of Texas versus Willie Drew. Willie James Drew, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I can be better. I'm all right.
Okay, you all right? That's all right. Now, Mr. Drew, I see a note here that you were supposed to hire an attorney
Yes, sir.
as well. Have you hired that attorney?
No, sir.
Why haven't you hired the attorney?
Can't afford one.
Okay,
Last, get a court appointment.
okay. Now, what we're gonna do is have you to fill out our judge's explanation. I think you must have filled out one last time. And so you'll fill out another one and make that notation on there.
Your Honor,
Yeah,
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. This is the case that I referred to that I signed the dismissal on.
oh, okay. The state has dismissed your case, so stand over there on the X. You'll get a copy of your dismissal, and then you'll be free to go. All right. Mr. Drew, that's a copy of your dismissal. You're free to go and have a blessed day. Keenan, DeMaud, Antoine. Okay, Mr. Antoine, we're on the record at cause number 327722, cause number 327724, and cause number 327726. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jaquinan DeMaud Antoine. Is that your full name?
Correct, yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Antoine?
Fine, you.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Antoine. I see here that you have a, first of all, the docket show that you were to hire an attorney, and I also see here that you have 3 felony cases, and you were to have a designation of an attorney on those cases today as well.
Correct,
And those cases are in drug court. Have you been to drug court?
correct, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, did you hire an attorney?
Oh, yes, sir, I'm first Kevin Line.
Okay, you're gonna be hiring Kevin Lane?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how much time do you need? Well, first of all, when is the felony case reset to?
The felony case reset to March 29th.
March 29th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna reset these cases along with your felony cases.
Correct, yes, sir.
And we'll keep the notation that is to hire.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you are able to hire Mr. Mr. Lane will send this court a letter of representation, and most, you'll be asking for your case or your cases to be reset along with your felony cases.
Yes, sir.
All right? Okay, Mr. Antoine, you can stand on the X in front of the coordinator. You'll be free to go and have a blessed day.
You too, sir.
Thank you. Isaiah Makar. Just, we'll let him know when he's available. We're on the record in cause number 327788. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Isaiah Jose.
You got it right first time.
Jose? Okay. Isaiah Jose Makar. Mr. Makar, how are you doing?
Bless, about yourself.
I'm blessed as well. Thanks for asking. Mr. Makar, I see a notation on the docket sheet that you would to hire an attorney. Have you hired your attorney?
No, I lost my job, but I want to talk to the VA tonight.
Okay, so you want to represent yourself? Is that what you're saying?
Talk to VA.
Okay, but I'm saying in order to do that, let me read to you the judge's explanation. It says, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have 3 options. Number 1, you may hire an attorney. Number 2, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Number 3, you may represent yourself. Do you understand those 3 options? If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, You will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to a prosecutor about your case unless a signed written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Now, at the bottom of the document, judge's explanation, it has defendant's choice. Mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is, I want to reset this case to hire my own attorney, then you'll put your initials on the top line to the left, or the first line to the left. If your choice is, I have hired an attorney whose name is, then you'll put your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to apply for court-appointed counsel, then you'll put your initials on the third line to the left. If your choice is, I have a court-appointed attorney whose name is, then you'll put your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to waive my right to an attorney and represent myself, then you put your initials on the fifth line to the left. Once you have finished initialing one of those 5 lines, then you will sign where it says defendant, and you will place today's date on that document where it says date, and today's date is March 8th of 2021. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm
Then please make